Good afternoon, Dr. Seetharaman.
Good afternoon.
Doha Bank is conducting a knowledge sharing session on 11th of July
That's right.
on the New World Order and Opportunities.
Yes.
And related to this, in today's session of the Knowledge Management Forum, we would like to focus on the major trends in the Singapore economy and opportunities for Singapore in the GCC project market. What is your outlook on the Singapore economy?
Singapore economy has got very strong economic fundamentals. There's one economy, in spite of the global financial crisis, is financially stable and functional. Whereas you will find a current account surplus of 17% or not less than 15% current account surplus is projected. The recent spring meeting in Washington has revealed the economy should do for the year 2014 not less than $315 billion, and it will extrapolate. It will reach 320 billion for the year after. And there is also a very strong growth rate in terms of GDP. That's not less than 3.6 to 3.8%, and it will continue for the next year as well. The per capita is between $54,000 to $55,000. Current account surplus as a percentage of GDP is 17% for this year, and perhaps next year not less than 15%, and you will have a cash generation of not less than 50 to 55 billion US dollars. Inflation is under control, 2.6%. Overall, if you look at the bigger picture, Singapore economy is stable and functional.
What are the major developments seen in the banking sector in Singapore?
Financial sector is a very resounding success. Singapore is concerned. Onshore, offshore. If you look at the local banks, they have done well, and they play a significant part in terms of commercial lending, corporate lending in general terms. Housing loans have grown by not less than 6.6% for the last year, and a similar trend is visible this year. Manufacturing is down. Construction has gone up by 8%, and manufacturing has come down over 7%. When it comes to consumer, it is 6.6% growth we are seeing, consumer loans. So overall, if you look at it, the banking sector plays a very important role. At the same time, Singapore regulators, Monetary Authority of Singapore, has set in a new set of discipline for liquidity management. If the interest rate goes hiking in US or rest of the world, what will be the reflection? What sort of short-term assets you need for liquidation purpose? What sort of money at short notice you need to keep? Either fixed income securities or tradable securities or liquidable securities. What sort of credit crunch, if it comes in the stress situations, how will you make it much more liquid, especially for those banks who have got a large retail network?
Could we have your insights now on Singapore's trade performance, Dr. Seetharaman?
Trade is reaching almost a trillion. In essence, if you look at it, it's gone up by 0.6%. Export and import, if I have the split, 513 billion is the export, and 466 billion is the import. And export has gone up by 0.5%, and import has gone down by 1.5%. That's the trend we are seeing. It includes re-export. Export, when you say, it is direct export and also re-export. Import is in multiple forms, comes in as well.
Could you tell us more about the performance in financial markets in Singapore?
Financial market, if I have to say this, the strike index has gone up by 2.9%, and the currency as the 1.26 times of the dollar, it has gone up again, marginally to strengthen against dollar by 0.5%. So it's, as a whole, if you look at it, it's a good performance.
What are the opportunities that can be seen for Singapore in the project space in the GCC?
Yeah, the project space is good. At the same time, we have to understand the bilateral opportunities between these two blocks. It's a huge momentum going on in the Gulf states. The 6 states put together has put a good, refreshing budget for government expenditure. That's going to drive the change. Saudi Arabia is topping in the list with $143 billion worth of projects, construction, real estate, manufacturing, road, rail expansions taking place. Qatar has put 72 billion. Similar trend we are seeing in UAE. Kuwait has put 85 billion. We have seen Oman has come out with $85 billion. As a whole, if you look at it, the project space is revitalizing its own norms. and huge opportunities for Singaporean companies, Singaporean corporates, construction sector, especially EPC projects. There are many, which are real opportunities for big corporates, small and medium-sized entrepreneurs to come in and build this bilateral bridge.
Thank you for your insights, Dr. Seetharaman.
Thank you.